Hey, what's going on, everyone? Surgical Snipes here, back at it again with another FC mobile video. What is going on, everyone? 2026 is here. We're 2 weeks into it already, you know. And yeah, this is gonna be my first video, my first FC mobile video of 2026. So yeah, here we are, y'all. What is up? What is up, y'all? It's been a while. It's been a while since I made a video on FC Mobile, and yeah, I'm back. I'm back, y'all. All right, 2026, big things. Big things are gonna happen. Big things. Let's keep it going. Let's keep the show going, y'all. All right, so this is my this is what's been going on. This is my team. Check it out, y'all. Check it out. We're talking about the ultimate greatest team ever created in all of FC Mobile. And if you know what I'm talking about. And if you don't know, now you know. This is the gold team, y'all. This is the legendary, mythical, ultimate golden team. 94 OVR gold team that you guys might have heard of. This is the team, y'all. This is the team that I've been running with for a long time, and this year ain't gonna be no different. While everybody's bitching about Toddy and shit, how it's all fucked up and shit or whatever. I'm just here with my gold team. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing changed. Shit. So anyways, this is the team, y'all. And yeah, this is the team. We got Courtois as our center. As our goalie. Why am I saying center? I keep thinking I'm playing basketball. All right, so we got Courtois at goalie. Nuno Mendes with as our left back. Virgil van Dijk as our center back. With Saliba. And then Koundé as our right back. Then our CDMs, our central defensive midfielders, we got Tonali. You know what I'm saying? We got Tonali. We got Rodri. And that makes up our defense. For our cam, we got Kevin De Bruyne. You know what I'm saying? Kevin De Bruyne as our cam. For our wingers, we got Vinny Jr. and Dembele. Ousmane Dembele. All right? Ousmane Dembele. And last but not least, our striker is going to be Mbappe. All right? So this makes up our ultimate squad. As you can see, I have no freaking substitutes. And I have no badges. I don't equip any of that shit, homie. All right? Shit. All right, so what can I say? It's a new season. It's a new year, new season. We got Toddy, Another Toddy event, another Toddy season is upon us. And I don't gotta worry about any of that shit because I don't do any of that shit. So we're gonna be running some head-to-head, world class 3. We are in world class 3. We got D-ranked from legendary to world class, and yeah, I didn't go for FC champion last season. So I haven't been an FC champion since 2025. So I'm gonna do it for this season. Gotta do it for the Toddy season. I gotta do it for the Toddy season, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do it for the Toddy season. So I'm gonna have to somehow climb all the way from world class to legendary to FC champion using this squad that I have. It gets increasingly more difficult. It gets increasingly more difficult every time, every new season, because the OVR just keeps going up. You know what I'm saying? But it don't matter, because no matter how much OVR they got, I still got a fighting chance. And And if I lose, then it doesn't matter because I'm supposed to lose anyway, right? I could lose 1,000 matches in a row, and it wouldn't mean anything. Why? Because I'm using a gold fucking team. You see what I'm saying? All right, this golden team is capable of beating anyone, in the right hands. With the right hands, with the right skill set, you can win all your matches. Not all your matches, but you're able to win matches with this gold team. This is the only team you need to win matches if you're good enough to play the game at the highest capacity. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, while everybody's bitching about Toddy and shit, I'm gonna just keep going with my gold squad here. All right. For those who don't know who I am, for those maybe this is your first time watching the channel, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is SurgicalSnipes. I'm the #1 FC mobile player in the world. Yes, you just heard that right. I'll say it again. I am the #1 FC mobile player in the world. Why do I say that? Because nobody has done what I have done in this game, And if they have, where's the proof? Where's the proof on YouTube, I'm not saying maybe some other people have done it, but where's the proof? And if they've done it one time, did they do it more times than I have? I don't think so, right? I did it for so many seasons, y'all. It ain't enough just to do it one time. You got to do it at least 15 times or 10 times. I don't know how many times I did it already, how many seasons I did it, but, until somebody's showing proof and shit like the way I've been doing, then they have no say in this. I know I'm saying the truth. That's why I'm saying it, You guys think I would be saying all this shit if it wasn't the truth? Come on, man. All right? I wouldn't have been doing all this shit if I didn't believe 100% with my being, with every fiber of my being, that it wasn't the truth. I know it's the truth. That's why I'm saying this. That's why I'm doing this shit. I didn't have to do this shit. I could have kept it all to myself, but then where's the fun in that? Long story short, I climbed the FC champion using a gold squad, using a gold team. Who does that? Nobody does that. Nobody does that. All right? If you win a match against me, good for you. You beat a gold squad. I'm sick and tired of all these freaking players when they win their match, they freaking spam the red thumbs down emoji or the shush emoji. And sometimes I give them a good match, and they're like, and they're jumping for joy at the end of the match when they win illegitimately, Because make no mistake about it, if you have even one more OVR than the other guy and you win, that win isn't legit. It's not legit. Is it legit when I'm playing against a 115 OVR team with my 94 OVR team? I mean, honestly, look at the squad. It's an all gold squad. Like I said, if I lose 1,000 matches in a row using this squad and everybody else is using, higher OVR, 100 plus OVR, extra help squads, extra help program squads. I mean, look at this shit right here. It's called extra help program. Extra help program, y'all. Because if you go here, why do I say extra help program? Because if you go in the search bar, you see where it says program? There it says see program. And then you pick your program that you need, your extra help program. Currently, the best one right now is the Toddy 26 extra help program that everybody's bitching about for some reason. But did they forget that the game's pay to win? So what are they tripping about? Oh, because free to play can't get the Toddy cards or some shit, man. Ain't nobody want to hear that shit, man. The game's pay to win anyway. Cut the bullshit out, man. Use a gold squad. Cut the horse shit out. Shit. People have a very big misconception about OVR, and you know, more OVR doesn't mean it doesn't equal to better player. You know, OVR equals handicap. So the higher OVR you have, the more handicapped player you are, right? The higher the OVR you have, the more you're playing the game on easy mode. It's like, hey, look at me, I got a 125 OVR squad. I'm so good at the game. Right? That's the opposite. You're not showing skill by doing that. You're showing the opposite of skill. You see what I'm saying? So, all these players thinking they're so good at the game when they're running high OVR squads, man, they have no fucking clue. They have no fucking clue, right? Now, if they're playing against players with the same around the same OVR range between five OVR, right, between five OVR difference, then what does that mean? That means that they are winning matches versus players with similar OVR. Try to win a match versus a guy 20 OVR than you. You know, you guys ever seen that before? If you haven't, go check out my playlist. I've put almost all of my matches in different playlists for each season. Go check it out. Go check it out. Look at the OVR difference. Ain't nobody doing that shit. So I don't want to hear it when a player thinks that they're better player than me when they have no fucking idea. Right? They're using the meta IOVR extra help training wheel program cards. I'm using an all gold squad, so you tell me who the best player is. Come on now. I'm not trying to brag and boast about it, but we gotta talk the truth here. We gotta talk the truth here. I mean, this is it. 94 OVR. You know, 94 OVR gold squad, y'all. So 94 OVR. What are we gonna do? And I climbed to FC champion using a 93 OVR squad also. You see? So I was able to climb to FC champion with a 93 OVR and a 94 OVR gold squad. I climbed to legendary division using a silver squad. It's there. The playlist is there. You guys had to look for it. It's there. Now, can I climb to FC champion using an all silver squad? Nah, I can't do that. Why? Because they don't run fast enough. The players don't run fast enough. Maybe, if I really focused on it. But then again, it's a pain. It's a pain to find the silver players, right? It's not that easy to make an all silver team of the best silver players because it's hard to find them. It's a bullshit. Should be available, but it's not. So, then a whole bronze team, oh man, that'd be more fucked up. But anyways, this is the standard, y'all. Gold squad. This is the basics. This is the base gold squad from the beginning of the game, and this is the way the game was designed to be played in the beginning, from a couple years ago. You see, so players are talking all this shit when I can win matches from players from the beginning of the game. You see, anybody that loses a match to me, should literally uninstall the match. So should literally uninstall the game. If they're gonna talk shit, I'm not talking shit to the players who just go about their business and I'm talking about the players who are talking shit. When they lose their matches to me, they get zero credit for beating me when I'm using this team. Zero credit. If they're using a fucking high OVR, 100 plus OVR squad, 110, 115, 120 plus OVR squad, they get zero FC mobile credit for beating me. Why? Because they fucking have 10, 15, 20 plus OVR than I do. So it's not legit. But if I win the match, it makes them look retarded. You see what I'm saying? Just the other day, two days ago, I was playing, right? I was playing a legendary division match. This guy had like what 116 OVR. You know, it was a crazy sweat match. You know, score was tied 4-4, 4-4, and then he scores 88th minute goal. Then he was jumping for joy, you know, spamming the laughing emoji and the whatever. You know, he was going crazy, thinking that the win was legit. You know, I scored 4 goals on him. You know, and he scored 5 at the very end. He scored the 88th minute goal. But we literally have players jumping for joy, thinking that their win is legit versus me. You know, that guy was having a heart attack after he scored the 88th minute goal. You know, good for you. You scored against the 88th against the 94 OVR gold team. You know, you won versus a gold team when you had a 116 OVR. You know, so they're all just full of shit. But they're gonna just go crazy because they're thinking, oh, I beat Surgical Snipes. I beat Surgical Snipes. Oh my god. He used the gold team. I used the 100 plus OVR team. Oh, but I still won the match. Come on now. That is literally retarded. It's the most retarded shit I've ever heard of. But hey, to each their own. If they honestly want to jump around and parade around, jumping for joy that they beat me using when I'm using a gold squad and they're using a higher OVR squad, 20 plus OVR squad than mine, then let them live in their delusion. I mean, you guys gotta think about it. If I fucking scored 4 goals against a 116 OVR team when I use a 94 OVR team, what do you think how many goals I would score if I had the same OVR as him? As the 116. If I had the same exact OVR as the other guy, as my opponent, and I can already score 4 goals using a gold squad, this gold squad here, how many goals do you think I would score if it was the same? You think I would score the same amount of goals? No, I would be scoring double. I'd be scoring 8, 9, maybe even 10 goals. You guys haven't seen me in a fair OVR match, or in the same OVR range match. You guys haven't seen that yet. Imagine, oh my god, y'all. Imagine what I do with an actual meta squad. I'd be climbing that leaderboard so fast. But again, the leaderboards are all fucked anyways, as we know, because people be cheating all the time and shit. Doesn't matter how they do it, they fucking do it, and it's just garbage. And I don't know why EA allows that shit. There's got to be a way how to stop these guys, because it's just bullshit. But anyways, we don't have to worry about the leaderboard since we all know who the number 1 player of the entire game is anyway. You see? So the leaderboard doesn't mean anything. The leaderboard doesn't mean anything, since we know that I'm the number 1 player. Right? Now, am I the number 1 tournament player? No, because I haven't been in it. I haven't been invited to any official EA tournaments yet. But once I start putting my name out there, and once people start figuring out what's going on, once people start putting 2 and 2 together, then hopefully EA will contact me, and I'll be able to compete in those tournaments in fair play, fair OVR, same OVR matches, right? For all my diehard FC Mobile players, we know what's going on right now, right? The last tournament, which was it in Vietnam? Was it Shanghai or Vietnam or Thailand? No, it was Vietnam, I believe. Yeah, the Thai players are running the tournament scene, right? We got Totanaka 22. He won a couple tournaments back to back or some shit. And the latest tournament winner who went up against Totanaka 22, which was Lightning McQueen. I'm not sure why he spelled lightning wrong, but it's Lightning McQueen or Lightning McQueen. I'm gonna call him Lightning McQueen because that's just the way it sounds. And if you guys seen that finals was crazy. And you can see it in Lightning McQueen. Lightning McQueen and Totanaka 22, they were going at it, If you guys look at the finals, Lightning McQueen was having a heart attack in there, man. He was freaking out in there, man. you know. But somehow, some way, he was able to get the dub and get the glory, right? And good for those guys, you know. They're out there, they put the work in and shit, and that's good, you know. And I would love to compete versus them, not just them, but the other players in there, and you know, throw my hand in it, you know. So the tournament winners, right? They're the best at winning with the same OVR. I'm the best in public matchmaking because nobody else does what I do in this shit. Don't let anybody else fool you, you know. This is the squad. This is the squad I'm running. So if you're not running a squad like this, if you're not running a gold squad or lower than this, or a silver or bronze, let's be realistic here. At least a gold squad like this, then you have no say in this, on this number one FC Mobile player claim. Am I right? Am I wrong? I don't know. You got players using high OVR teams trying to tell everybody that they're good at the game. You got players using high OVR, you know, 110, 115, 120 plus OVR squads trying to convince you guys that they're good at the game. They're using all these high OVR extra help training wheel program cards, trying to convince you guys that they're good at the game. Come on now. Come on now. You know what I'm saying, y'all? So this is the squad. I'm gonna go and run some more matches. And yeah, you know, if you guys haven't checked out my other videos on this topic, you know, check it out. I put in the playlist. I'll put it in the playlist in my number one FC Mobile player playlist.